area? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today, we are outside Abercrombie's shack once again, and we are going to return his crate to him. Do you have my crate? If so, then please give it to me quickly.
Thank the neck. Well, thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned your reward. Aha! Happy nights ahead. Take this note to Elo Ebonlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am.
That laugh. That laugh. All right, well, let's see if we can read it. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure it's like encoded. But we're gonna head over to Morgan Lattimore's grave. Leave me be, Sarah's ring. The ghostly voice sounds on the wind. This is Sarah. Could it be she's still alive? The weight is removed from my shoulders. Travelite, take my sword, Arceus. As my soul is put to rest, I have no more need for it. It was forged to do good, and though I have proved myself unworthy to hold it, perhaps you will carry on the light through it. Liz, my love. So there we go. We got the Arceus sword. And there he is. My sword Arceus served you well in life, but as at last my spirit may pass from the unhappy existence. I need it no longer. I shall cling to the love of my daughter and hope that I will find forgiveness under the light for my sins. Then off he went to the Shadowlands. Alright, so let's check out this weapon here. 23.9 damage per second, 93.3 swing speed, and chance on hit blast the target for 85 arcane damage. So not as good as Varigan's Fist, but it looks pretty cool. We'll hold on to it for now. And there we go. So let's hearth back to Darkshire, guys. And we'll turn in the note to the mayor. There it is. Letter to Elo. The letters on this note seem to flicker and dance across its surface. It is impossible to glean meaning from them.
Well met.
Abercrombie? I don't know a person of that name. You say you have a letter for me from this Abercrombie fellow? Well, let's have it then.
What language is this? It looks ancient. I can't read it. Take the note you gave me to Sira von Indy. He's very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate this message, it's he. Go with honor, friend. I'm almost finished translating that note. If you come back in a few moments, I should be done. Oh my. If what is written on this note is true, then Abercrombie's done something unspeakable. You better bring the translated note back to Elo, and do so quickly, for I fear a doom already lumbers toward our town.
Greetings, Elo Ebonlock, Mayor of Darkshire. I'm afraid I have news for your town, grave news. You see, I am a creator. I fooled the bearer of this note into aiding me in my latest, most dire creation, a fiend of flesh and bone and twisted metal. As you read this, it's likely outside my humble dwelling, gnashing its teeth and waiting for my word to go forth and slaughter. But you'll know soon enough, the embalmer.
Need help?
Oh, is the note translated? Please let me see it.
Alliance.
Elo reads the letter and his face goes white. He then looks at you. Although the aid you gave Abercrombie may have been motivated from kindness, your actions have doomed our town. Elo becomes lost in his thoughts.
The embalmer is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist, driven mad by the death of his wife Eliza. To restore her, he used dark magic to place his own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve his heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken.
I wonder if we could do it. Should we go try? We'll go try. We'll see if we can do it. And Stitches is on his way. to Darkshire. We're talking about it right now. Wolves head this way as if fleeing from something. This is grim news, and I fear it is linked to the dealings Travlite had with the Embalmer. Watcher inform Althea that a dire threat is marshalling against our town. We must prepare. Yes, Lord Mayor Althea, there are reports of strange happenings at the graveyard. Ella believes it portends an attack on Darkshire. Yes, Commander. So, Stitches is on the way there, traveling up the road as we speak. Takes a while for him to get to town, so we're not going to wait for him. But we'll see if we can defeat Eliza. It could be kind of tough, though. She is an elite. We might need some help. Maybe somebody else will be there. She's located right behind the shack where Abercrombie is. And I hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. We got another free game from Epic today. It's called Skulled. It's a retro-styled, party-based RPG set in a grimdark fantasy world of tragic heroes, violent deaths, and Lovecraftian horror. Take a chance and roll the dice as you embark on a compelling story filled with deadly creatures, branching story, and tactical turn-based combat. I looked at it, looks pretty old school. It's like an old school style RPG. It looks cool. It's an indie game. But hopefully we can defeat Eliza. It might be kind of tough, though. See if we can do it. And then once we're done this, it's pretty much the end of Duskwood, guys, and then we'll get ready for Gnomergon. I hope we can handle this. If we can't, we could probably just leash the skeletons and just try to kill one or two of them at a time until we get like a 1v1 with Eliza. Pretty damn sure we can't just... We can't just Zerg her down. See if we can find somebody. Probably need a Devo or... Alright, see how this goes. So there she is, all by herself. This is actually perfect, dude. Oh, never mind. Oh, man. I'm frozen. Oh, I got a bubble. I might have to lay on hands. Yeah. I'm gonna die. Well, there goes our two biggest cooldowns. I didn't think we would pull the guards, but I touched the grave. I thought we would have just got a 1v1 with Eliza. I think if we got a 1v1 with her, we would have been fine. But we got completely wrecked there. It's mostly the ads that are a pain, and then we got Frost Nova to the ground. Couldn't really run away. That might be it. Unless we can find somebody. Like, without Bubble and Leon as, we're pretty much dead. So I guess we'll just come back another time. We'll just walk to Stormwind now. We tried. It's too much damage. We need another person. At this level, I think. Or I would have to leash the ads. But I think soloing Eliza would have been nice having, you know, Leon, Hands, and Bubble. I'll have Bubble back in like 4 minutes, though. Okay, we should just go to Elwyn. There we go, back in Elwyn Forest. But we'll go back. We'll make sure we go back to finish Eliza. We eventually need to fight Morbidfell as well. So we're gonna head over to Stormwind anyways and turn in Seeking Wisdom. Could also check out an old history book as well. We'll turn that in. And maybe we could do Infiltrating the Castle. "7 days, and Darkmoon Fair will be back in Elwyn Forest. Not bad. Can get ourselves Darkmoon Fair buff. We'll probably be hopefully in Scarlet Monastery by then. And it's a huge gear spike and power spike when we get into Scarlet Monastery. A lot of good loot in there, especially once we get to Armory and Cathedral. Hopefully we get a Rallying Cry the Dragonslayer buff over in Stormwind. That might have helped against Eliza. I don't think it would have, though. Ooh, we were getting blown up there. We need more health, more armor. Maybe if I was prot, we could have done it because, you know, more AoE damage with Consecration. We would have had more armor with the shield, more health. Alright, so let's pick up Infiltrating the Castle. Hopefully we can do this quest. This quest can be kind of a challenge as well.
An interesting tale, and not one to be taken lightly. Yeah, I can help you, but what you need to do is divvy out a form of justice that's not legal if you're to see this through to the end. Leskovar and Marzin need to be dealt with, and swiftly. Do you think you're capable of such a thing? You decide. If so, then make haste to the castle and find an old friend of mine, a gnome named Tyrion. He's been watching Leskovar
gnome
now
named
for a couple
Tyrion.
weeks. He should be able to help you end this.
And we should have some abilities to learn. We can learn Exorcism rank 2 and also Shadow Resist Aura rank 1. So we'll learn that when we're assigned to Cathedral here. Just upgrades Exorcism, does around 50 to 60 more damage. And Shadow Resist Aura gives 30 additional shadow resistance to all party members within 30 yards.
What can I do for you?
Rust, brother, I can tell you have traveled far and you bear a heavy burden. Can you tell me what casts that dark shadow over you?
An evil taint has gained a foothold within the already beleaguered Duskwood. I thank the light we have a hero such as you to face it, but you must first prepare yourself for the coming trial. For the necromancer Morbid Fell is immensely powerful and has cast dark enchantments about himself to protect him from physical assaults. If you are to defeat him, you will need a weapon that is proof against these protections. Years ago, the Third Fleet of Kultiras sunk along the coasts of the Wetlands, an expansive marsh north of the dwarven kingdom of Ironforge. Aboard one ship was a load of Lightforge iron. This metal is precious to us, for items crafted from it strike with holy truth. If you are to face Morbid Fell, then you will need such a weapon. Go to Menethil Harbor and speak with my dwarven colleague Glorin Steelbrow. If that lost metal can be found, he'll know where to look.
Excuse me, sir. Bishop DeLavy asked me to approach adventurers that might be able to help him with a delicate matter. If you could quietly head to Stormwind Keep and speak to him at your earliest convenience, I'm sure he would appreciate your help. Again, please be discreet. It is a matter of some importance.
I'm giving a speech on the fortitude of the spirit, and I'd like to recite passages from a particular book on metallurgy. The Stresses of Iron. A copy of this book should be in the Royal Library within Stormwind Keep. Can you retrieve it for me? If so, then may the blessings of the light be with you. The Royal Library is very large, but the head librarian, Milton Sheaf, knows each shelf like it was his own son. Speak to him. He'll retrieve the book for you.
Alright, so we have a few quests to complete inside the Stormwind Keep. I'm going to pick up Gyrodrillmatic Excavationers
It's
here.
terrible, adventurer. We are not going to have enough parts to get our fleet of Gyrodrillmatic
I think this is for
Excavationers to
Nomergon.
Dunmarone. What we need are spare parts, adventurer. What better place to get the spare parts for our vehicles than Nomergon? I hear that bots and mechs roam around that place like cattle on an open range. What I need you to do is go to Nomergon and tear apart those robots. Bring me back their robot guts. 2 dozen should be sufficient.
Hello, adventurer. I am Bishop DeLavy. No doubt if you're asking me about my business here in the Keep, then young Thomas has succeeded in requisitioning you to help our kingdom. He has always been adept at following my requests. I'm afraid I don't have time to elaborate much, so allow me to be blunt. And please, try to keep this from becoming common knowledge.
Recently, a diplomat was sent to Theramore to meet with Jaina Proudmoore. That diplomat never arrived. I believe the Defias are involved in this plot, but I'm not sure how. The diplomat's disappearance still eludes public attention, but it can't remain that way for long. Agents of the king are already scouring the city for clues, but I have my own contacts I would like involved. In the Valley of Heroes is an old friend of mine named Jorgen. Find him.
give him this note and follow his instructions.
What the? Don't sneak up on me like that! And keep your voice down! What in the name of the shadow are you doing sneaking up on me for? Can't you see I'm busy, you daft fool? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm waiting for the next dark portal to open. What the heck do you think I'm doing? Speak your piece and be off with you. For the guards notice the two of us hiding in the bushes together. I have a reputation to maintain. Trius wants the timetable pushed up some, huh? Okay, we can do that, but I'm not ready. And know this, I'm doing the hard part, but you're the one that's going to get his hands dirty, understand? Good. Okay, I'll need you to get me a few things before I can put my plan into effect. I got the perfect disguise that'll get Spybot past those guards. Bring me some silk and a couple apples. The silk's up to you, but Clara's little farm right outside the city has the perfect-sized apples.
Oh my! This book hasn't rested on these shelves since before the rebuilding of Stormwind years ago. It will have to be restored, of course, it's in bad shape, but I would be honored to place it within our rare books collection. Thank you, sir. Please accept this as payment for returning the book. Adventurer, if you don't mind a long journey, then I have a task for you to again help Stormwind fill its library. The old kingdom of Alterac fell after the Great War, and it had a large collection of books. It's a tragedy that the city is ruined, but even more tragic is all of their knowledge lost. We must recover what we can. South Shore is the closest town to the ruins of Alterac. Go there and speak with Lore Master Dibbs. He can direct you to the ruins and to what books may be found there. Metallurgy? Yes, we have many books on the subject and are happy to aid Brother Kristoff with his speech. Now, which particular book was it the good brother needed? The Stresses of Iron. Yes, I know the book. Quite a good one. Written by the dwarven miner Margulf Blagon a few decades ago. He spent most his time deep in the mountains of Casmodon, digging ore. Smart fellow. But where was I? Oh yes, The Stresses of Iron. I'm afraid the book was moved to the Northshire Abbey. The caretaker of the Abbey's library, Brother Paxton, wanted to make a copy of the book for his own shelves. But that was months ago. I wonder why it's taking him so long.
All right, so there we go. We have a little bit of traveling to do. We have to get some apples. And then we also have to make our way to Northshire Abbey as well.
What can I do for you?
All right, I'll help you, but not because I want to, but because I'm obligated. And let's get one thing straight. You're knowing far more than you should to begin with. Let's keep this our little secret, and don't go blabbing at any taverns about anything you find out. Understand? Take this here note to Elling Trias. Don't say nothing else to him. Just be polite and wait for him to respond, and don't worry, he will. I'm gonna only impress this on you once more, adventurer. Treat this matter seriously and keep your yapper shut. You can find Trias at his cheese shop, Trias Cheese, in the Trade District. Good luck.
All right, well, we'll go back to see Elling when we get back to Stormwind. There we go. Snag one of these apples. Or two of them. And then we'll head to Northshire Abbey, where it all began. It's not bad doing all of these quests together, though. It's probably the best time to do all of this. This guy's like, I love Paladin. Yeah, Paladin's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm enjoying it. It's better than Warrior. Even though Warrior's pretty cool too. I like charging with Warrior, but Having, Pursuit of Justice is nice. 8% movement speed early on is, it helps a lot. I think this guy's up here. No, he's down. I always get lost in here. Is it just over here? There he is.
Mr. Sheaf is wondering where his book is? Well, this is a tad embarrassing. I have the book, but I'm still making my copy, and I'm not quite ready to give the original up. I've been meaning to finish my copy of The Stresses of Iron, but, well, you see, I make my own ink for books I copy. It's my own recipe. It doesn't run or smear, and it dries very quickly. Unfortunately, it dries too quickly. My last batch dried up before I could finish the copying job, and I haven't had the chance to make more ink. To make more, I need Rathbun iron ore from the Red Ridge Mountains. Foreman Oslo in Lakeshire is my usual supplier.
Alright, well, good luck. If we ever go over there, maybe we'll do that quest. We'll see. You have to go into a cave to get that ore, and we don't have mining, so I think we just have to go here and talk to Foreman Oslo, and we'll get the supplies, hopefully. We got some people dueling outside. Paladin against a hunter. Yeah, I think he might lose unless he can catch up to him here at him with a hodge. He hodged the pet instead. Not too sure if that was a good idea. Those hits pretty hard. Couple more hits. It's a really close fight. Just one. That was great. Just beat him. That was a close call. Imagine he used Hodge on him. He probably would have finished him off in the stun. Hello, Travelite. Is there something I can do for you? Perhaps you'd like to try some of our special Trias cheddar or a block of Darnassian blue.
Sorry. A letter for me. Well, I'll be not often. You get a delivery that's not.
Oh, nice.
a
We
crate or
got
barrel, and all you
Rally
do
Cry
is
the
work.
Dragonslayer.
Let's see what this is about. You look a little tense. You okay, adventurer? Jorgen, you old son of a. So that's how it's going to be, huh? All right, I can deal with that. I hope he finds the twisting nether that much sooner. Here's what's gonna happen, adventurer. I'll start using my contacts here, but you're doing most of the footwork, so I save some coin. Head to Darkshire and Duskwood and find Watcher Bacchus. He usually patrols the North Road right outside of town. Just tell him you're looking into any Defias activity for me, and he'll help you out with any information he can.
Alright, so we have another quest to take us back to Duskwood.
We are the only supplier of
do
healthy
we need
flowers in
here?
all of Stormwind. We provide beautiful blooms for any occasion.
Seasoning herbs.
We are the only supplier of healthy flowers in all of Stormwind. We provide beautiful blooms for any occasion.
We're the only supplier of healthy flowers in all of Stormwind. We provide beautiful blooms for any occasion.
There we go. We got our herbs. Herbs. Now it's time to go back to the keep, guys. And we'll see if we can complete this quest. Could be a bit of a pain, but see how it goes. We have Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer, though, so that will help quite a bit. And we do have Bubble back, but we don't have Lay on Hands. How's this guy a snowman? How did he become a snowman? What the heck? I've never seen that before in vanilla. Must be an event thing. An event costume.
You'll have to be patient.
Aw,
with me,
damn it.
adventurer. I've got my spy bot inside working on a very delicate matter. I'll be with you in a second. Oh, and do me a favor. Try not to let Leskovar see you. We're about to ambush him.
I didn't get to turn the quest in. I think they're waiting for it to come back. Pretty sure. So somebody already slayed, I guess, Leskovar. You did a great job, Spybot. Glad to have you back here with me.
Salutations.
Let's turn
Off and
this
away.
in.
These will do nicely, adventurer.
The
Great
attack.
job. I have the rest of the gear I'll need in my pack. Thank the light. I just got a tailor friend of mine to make me a silk bag. I was running out of room.
we get it
carrying all my
together?
gear around.
Think
Before
of-
Spybot heads in, let's get the details
Happy
set
I
so
waited.
you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
After I put on Spybot's disguise, he'll head in to talk to Leskovar. The guards should let him pass no problem. While you were getting materials for me, I took care of informing Marzan that it was time for him and Leskovar to meet again. I even dropped some false information. Leskovar will dismiss his guards and wait for Marzan out here in the garden. After you catch wind of talk about the Defias, make your move. You need to kill them both before the guards return. When you're done, speak to Trias.
Shouldn't really have any trouble with this group. We got a 60 rogue helping us. That's pretty damn geared too. It's got King's Fall. It's from Kel'Thuzad. DFT. Drakefang Talisman. Slayer's Crest. For Saffron. A lot of Nax loot. Full Nax set. Looks pretty cool. Full bone size set. Wonder what you get for that. Your normal melee swings have a chance to invigorate you, healing you for 90 to 110 health. Your backstab, sinister strike, and hemorrhage critical hits cause you to regain 5 energy. Not bad. Reduces the threat from your backstab, sinister strike, hemorrhage, and eviscerate abilities. That's good as well. And your eviscerate has a chance per combo point to reveal a flaw in your opponent's armor, granting 100% crit chance. Crit hit chance for your next backstab, sinister strike, or hemorrhage. Not bad. Not a bad final set there. I think it's like 6 set probably for that. Alright, there he is. It's time for my meditation. Leave me. Yes, sir. Lescavar waits for the guards to be out of sight. Hopefully we got the attack. Yeah, we do. Marzen the Silent Blade. There you are. What news from Westfall? Van Cleef sends word that the plans are underway, but he's heard rumors about someone snooping about. It could be that meddler Shah. I'll see that what I can discover. Be off with you. I'll contact you again. Kill them. Very well, I return. Tyrion says, that's it. That's what you were waiting for, kill them? What? How dare you? The Defias shall succeed. No meek adventurer will stop us. Okay, so we did that. The rogue just, like, one-shot them. that was it. We'll take it. And we'll head back. We'll turn this in. Not bad.
So it is done. Good. Thank you greatly for your discretion, adventurer. You've proven worthy on more than one count. I'll be sure to keep my eyes on you and your progress within the Alliance. Be sure to keep your nose clean. Find Shaw in Old Town. Let him know that the Lescavar threat has been dealt with, and about your involvement in the Lord's plots against the city. I'm sure he'll be proud to have another hero among Stormwind's citizens. He'll more than likely send you off to meet with the prince or some other noble. Don't let it get to your head, adventurer. The nobles can think they rule the city all they want, but some things remain out of their hands.
Alright, let's go talk to Shah. And then I think we'll probably have to make our way back to the keep after this.
Welcome to SI, 7 headquarters, adventurer. He is dead then? Your justice was swift, adventurer. I pray to the light that I never become your quarry. I mean no criticism, adventurer. How could I, being the master of all assassins? But in truth, you have done the people of Stormwind a great service, and for that, I thank you. Ah, I almost forgot. Alexton came while you were away. He wished to speak with you. No doubt he wishes to report the goings-on of the Defias Brotherhood to the nobles. A bit of advice, adventurer. If anyone should ask, I would provide all details, but that it was your hand that slew Lescavar. Trust me, I am acquainted with the ways of such things. And as far as Trius goes, well, speak to no one of him, ever, if you can help it.
If we get anything good for turn this in, I guess we have to go to the keep after. Probably get a pretty decent item. It's quite a few quests.
It's good to see you, adventurer. I have heard that Lord Gregor Leskovar was found dead not long ago. It would seem that you were successful in your mission. You have my gratitude that you have saved me and many others from Van Cleef's revenge. I have prepared a report for the king. I believe you should be the one to deliver it to him, along with an account of your findings. Do not worry. There is no doubt that he will commend you for doing your duty to the people of Stormwind. Your audience is scheduled soon, so you'd best hurry. It's a bit of a ways to Stormwind Keep.
And we will get the Seal of Rin. It gives us 3 Strength, 3 Agi, 4 Stam, 4 Intellect, 3 Spirit. Pretty damn good ring for a Paladin. And it will for sure replace one of the rings we got. And this is actually Anixia giving us this ring.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Port on the Defias Brotherhood. I think it's sealed, isn't it? We'll turn it in.
You are to be commended for the service you have done for Stormwind, adventurer. If Van Cleef had been successful in his machinations, he would no doubt have done considerable harm to the kingdom, something we must obviously avoid. Take this, adventurer, as a token of the king's appreciation. I am only sorry he cannot present it to you himself, but he is away on a diplomatic mission and shall not return for some time.
Alright, well there we go, guys. Got ourselves a new ring. And next episode, we will probably start in Ironforge, guys. We're going to pick up a bunch of quests here for Gnomeregan. We'll probably turn in the Feast of Winter Veil quest. And then we'll try to find a group for Gnomeregan, or maybe we'll just go in there ourselves. Because there are some quests we need to do outside of it, so we could try to do those while we get a group going. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, as always. Thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.